Hi everyone, it's Lily here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm super excited for today's WIP'n chat. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, if you are returning, welcome back. So it is currently Sunday, February 2nd, and around 3:30 p.m. and I'm super excited to be sitting down and just spending a little bit of time working on my current whip, which is Zen Christmas from Orloa. So, let me just show you a photo here of the kit that I'm working on. So it's this beautiful one here, and I'm finally getting into more of the details of the room. So I recently finished the lamp, and I'm currently starting to work on the girl and get into the cat and so forth. So I'm super excited for it. We are approaching the end of this kit, which is wild because I think I'm ready to just work on something not Christmas related. Huh. So before I get into it, let me just go over my supplies. Now, my tray is this cutie here. This is coming from Yellow Dog Designs, a small shop in Canada. And this was their 2024 limited edition Valentine's Day tray that I had actually customized and asked for the actual tray base to be pink. So this is it here. And of course, this is one of their first editions when they started adding that washi tape pack. So I'm super excited for this tray. I'll put the lid off to the side. Next up, the pen that I'm using is this cutie here. This is coming from Creations Nobel, a small shop here in Quebec, Canada. And this one features one of my favorite Sanrio characters, which is Kuromi. So I'm super excited for that. And of course, I do have my Diamond Art Club thin multi-placer, the 6. That's my go-to. Next up, I do have my Diamond Art Club Twist and Pick pen. I am absolutely obsessed with these pens. And of course, I had to get out my super glittery one. Finally, the putty I'm using is coming from Creations Moran. It is their Marshmallow Fireside. And those of you who have been with me for a while now, you know that I only use one putty at a time. And I'm actually almost done this one. So maybe I want to say in a week and a bit, I might actually have a new scent to use. So that's exciting. And finally, release papers are coming from Bee's Crafty Corner, a small shop here in Ontario. So there you have it. The many supplies that I am forever using. Oh, my little cover minder coming from Yellow Dog Designs. Super cute. It's a teddy bear. I love bears in general, so that is adorable. Okay, let's get into it. The section I'm working on is this section here. As you can see, I'm pretty much almost done it. So who knows, maybe within this WIP'n chat, I'll be done this section. Maybe we'll start the next one. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes me. I find I'm getting there. I feel like because I was doing so many round kits, or like not so many round kits, but just a lot of small snack size round kits, it's taken me a while to get back in the groove of doing square drill canvases. But that's another story. Let me just grab a color. Okay. So I guess I didn't mention what exactly a WIP'n chat is. So for those of you that are new to this type of YouTube video, WIP stands for work in progress, and chat is where I just chat to you about what's been going on in my life. So feel free to treat this as a podcast or take out your project and work alongside me. And if you are working on a crafty type project, let me know in the comments what it is. I'm always curious by the amount of different types of craft options there are out there. I know for myself, I am hoping one day to try and crochet something, but we'll see. So anyway, how are you? What is new? I know you're probably looking at this video and seeing my lovely left hand not in a brace, so that's exciting. I do have some updates with that. Um, but yeah, how are you? What's been going on in your week? I know this past week was super busy for my boyfriend and I here at the apartment. Um, yeah, I guess I actually have updates that are not just weekend related. which is wild. Normally, I swear I do everything on the weekend, and the weekdays I'm just like, go to work, wake up, go to work, eat, sleep, wake up, go to work, eat, sleep. Like it's just an endless repeat. But this time round was actually busy. So this week in general, for me, this past Wednesday, January 29th, I celebrated the Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year for myself. So, for those of you that celebrated, Happy Lunar New Year. Welcome to the Year of the Snake. I took the day off of work actually, so that I could just do, some of my traditions and spend time with friend and family and have, a proper Lunar New Year dinner. So that was really nice. And then Thursday, I was back at work. And then Friday, I wasn't at work. I actually had a specialist appointment, which went really well. I'm really excited. I was given some new medication. So hopefully that medication works. I'm supposed to give it 2 weeks to see. And if it works, I don't need to go back. If it doesn't work, then I would have to go back. So fingers crossed that it works. That's all I really want to talk about with that one. But so Friday I had the specialist appointment, and it was interesting because I don't like going to the doctor. Um but I recognize, it's important to go. And two, the specialist was in the city over from us. So it was a little bit of a drive. It wasn't too bad. And luckily, it was sort of in the middle of the day. So I got there, and as soon as I got there, I went straight into the room. Um, so I didn't have to wait in like a waiting area. They just put me right into the, I guess, treatment room. And essentially, I spoke with them, I showed them the other medication that I was on and said, it worked and then it wasn't working and now I've got this and blah, blah, blah. They did some test and some imaging on site, which was really nice. And then they determined that I needed a different type of medication. And if this medication works, then um, I shouldn't have to come back. So fingers crossed. The pharmacist, when I did fill the medication, did say it would take a couple of days um, to really see the effects and feel it. So I'm hoping, my guess is maybe like by Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, I'm hoping. What did earth did I do? Oh, no wonder. I've like crammed a drill. I'm telling you, one of these days I will have good drill placement. One of these days. Okay. So as I was saying, I'm hoping like maybe Tuesday because that would have been, well, I won't count Friday, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe Wednesday. That gives me 5 full days of the medication. So I'm guessing maybe Wednesday. I'll really start to see and feel the effects of it. So that was that. And then Saturday was pretty busy because on Saturday I had physio for my arm. So for those of you who have been with me for a while, back in December, I was diagnosed with carpal tunnel in my left arm, and it has not been fun at all. Um, doesn't help that my left side in general, I deal with chronic pain on my lower half of my body. But Saturday, I went to physio and it went well. I did another round of acupuncture, which it seems to be helping. Um, on top of like doing the stretches and all the other stuff she does. And then my physiotherapist said, around the apartment, if you want to take the brace off, definitely take it off. But I did tell her like the symptoms of carpal tunnel seem to be more aggressive when I'm driving or shortly after I finish driving, like gotten to my destination. So I do have a proper follow up with my family doctor this coming Tuesday. So I'm curious to see what they have to say. But my physiotherapist said for the time being, when you're at home, it's fine if you're not wearing the brace. She did say, though, when I'm at work to keep it on just in case I forget what I'm doing and I accidentally trigger it or, you know, have, get myself, I guess, in another pickle. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So around the house, I haven't been needing it, which is nice. Obviously, I'm still being careful, but I've been pretty good. So I'm excited for that one. I just have to make sure when I'm diamond painting for long periods of time, I don't start leaning on my arm. Because for whatever reason, when I lean on my arm, that is when I get like the numbness, the tingling, and like the pain going down. And I know I have a really bad habit of leaning on my left arm while I'm crafting, whether I'm diamond painting or coloring. It's just how I sit. But anyway, so that was that. And then what did we do? Oh, yeah. And then today, my parents came down to visit. So we ended up doing a light lunch here at the apartment. And then they left, in which case my boyfriend and I ran some errands, and I was actually able to get a new winter coat today. So I'm super excited for that. I was able to find a winter coat at Joe Fresh, which is like a clothing store. And at least in my area, Joe Fresh is like always attached to a Fortino's, which is a grocery store. And I was able to get this winter coat on sale for $50. I'm so excited because one, I actually needed a new winter coat, and two, it is nice. Like the coat just seems nice and warm. Um, and I feel like when I go out, and for me personally, I really like going for walks. So I really just needed a big coat, especially when I'm out walking to cut the wind. So I think it's going to be good. So I'm excited about that. And now I'm here, diamond painting and filming a WIP'n chat, which is super fun and exciting. Um, I'm also, um, because it is Sunday, Sundays in my household is Crockpot Sunday. So I'm currently cooking some, was it turkey legs in the crock pot to have during the work week. I like to use the turkey meat for like sandwiches and stuff. So that I have in the crock pot. I imagine it'll probably be done in about an hour. So yeah. And I baked my muffins this morning for the work week. So I'm excited about that because I really like to bake. And of course I sent home some of my homemade muffins with my parents. I ended up baking banana chocolate chip muffins with walnut in it. Those are my dad's favorite. So yeah. So yeah, there you have it. That's what I've been up to. It's been a little bit of a busy weekend, but a good weekend. Um, in other news, earlier today, because my parents were coming to visit, my boyfriend and I did like a quick tidy up of the apartment. And one of the things, for whatever reason, I decided to do was to reorganize my diamond painting stash and essentially split it up because I my diamond painting stash is currently piled against the wall beside my crafting desk or table. And unfortunately, my table is right near the entrance, like the doorway to get into the room. And my diamond painting stash was starting to come out quite a bit. And the entrance into our office, or well, we call it the office, but the room that my crafting table is set up and my boyfriend's computer is set up, the entranceway was getting a little narrow. So my boyfriend helped me move some of my, not some, but majority of my diamond paintings where I could put them under our bed. And in the process, I had a little bit of a nice time looking down memory lane of all the diamond paintings. I didn't realize how many I actually had. Um, so it was nice seeing. Like I didn't realize I had so many. Well, not so many. I think my stash is close to 40 now. So I definitely am stocked. So I told my boyfriend, like, it was a good wake up call, to really be on a no buy. Um, because the diamond paintings that we moved were the ones that come in boxes. And those ones are coming from Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs and Diamond Dots. Those were the three companies that literally I have diamond paintings that are in boxes. And then, of course, um, my diamond paintings that aren't in boxes, which are the ones that I bought off of Amazon um, and from Fallon Gems. Those ones are in like a little bit of a in a basket, in like their individual baggies in a basket. So those ones stayed, but the ones in the boxes were moved and they're stacked now under the bed. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. So now, because I've been on like this mission to reorganize my crafting area, I realized that I really need to log my diamond paintings so that I know what's what. And I also am thinking that the diamond paintings that I'll keep in the office are like the ones that I know I really want to work on soon. And then the ones under the bed will be the ones that I might, be part of the rainy day stash, or ones that, I'll work on at a later date. But I definitely realized that I have a lot of diamond paintings and there is no need for me to be buying any more at all. So what I did, well, we were sort of, doing a quick tidy up, so I couldn't properly organize things. But um, since then, the ones that I'm like, yeah, I really want to work on hardcore, I've just kept them a little closer to my desk here. And one of them is from Realizations, Eric and Corinne. It's the Moon City one. I did an unboxing of it, but that one I really want to work on. Um, and then there's like a little panda one from Dreamer Designs that I'm like, oh, it's so cute. I want to do that one. And I'm just like, there's too many that I want to do. So when I say my motto this year is shop the stash, highly recommend that when you, if you're like me who has a large stash of crafting supplies in general, highly recommend that when you go and start to shop your stash, really look through and see what you have, because I was worried that some of the kits in my stash, um, I bought them, especially my Dreamer Design ones, or not Dreamer Design, sorry, the Diamond Dots ones, because I bought them, I think, almost 2 years ago. I was worried that I would no longer be into doing those kits, but then seeing them again just made me excited. So now I'm like, I just want to like kit up one of my Diamond Dots, but I can't. I told myself I would not kit up another large kit. One, because I don't have the space for it right now on my table to work on. And two, I don't have enough storage containers to kit up in. So there's that. Although I was very tempted earlier today to kit up um, one of like the really small kits from either Fallon Gems or one of my like Amazon unlicensed kits, because those ones are pretty tiny. Um, just to work on something not as big. Because as much as I love working on my big kits, sometimes you just want to work on something smaller that, you might be able to finish in a day or 2 days. Just as a little bit of a motivation boost. But then I was like, no, I'm getting close to finishing this one. The fact that I don't have this kit right now folded up underneath itself is very exciting. Like the end of the kit is currently dangling off of my table. Like that's how close I am. And when I get close to finishing a kit and it's like actually dangling off of a table, like how this one is, I get very excited. So, yeah. But I'm thinking when I'm normally when I'm this close with the kit and like I can see the end of the canvas and it is dangling off the table, normally I take out a new big kit and have it starting to flatten. But I think honestly, when I'm done this kit, because I have Song of Artemis by Margaret Morales already kitted up, I have a feeling I'm just going to work on that kit. That way, then I'll have more of my storage containers available to use. And then I'm still trying to figure out how I want to work on that giant Diamond Art Club mystery kit that I had purchased. because it is such a daunting kit. Like I was looking at it um yesterday. I thought maybe I'll pull it out because right now it's like folded up on top of some of like a what is it? Our office, the room that our desks are set up in is sort of also a storage space being in an apartment. So we keep like extra like a case of water in here and any of our extra pop and whatnot. So that kit's lying on that stuff right now, folded up. And I was looking at it thinking I wanted to kit it up, not kit it up, but pull it out to work on it. But then I was like, it's just such a daunting kit. I don't know why I bought it, to be honest. I mean, I know what the image is, and I'm really excited to work on it. But oh my gosh, it's so big. And the fact that, like, there's no color on it really intimidates me. And I've only done two sections of that kit. And in those two sections, because, like, there's no color on the canvas, like how non mystery kits are, if it's an area that you can multi-place, I am not multi-placing. I am too scared that I'm going to put down the wrong drill. So I've been single placing everything. So yeah, we'll see. But part of me is like, I just want to work on it. But then the other part of me is like, oh, I'm going to be single placing. And if I can get away with multi-placing, I will. I love multi-placing. But that kit also is super confetti heavy. So I'm curious to know like if other mystery kits are just super confetti heavy. This one definitely feels very confetti heavy, like super confetti heavy. Because I even like when I can multi-place on that mystery kit, multi-placing is literally like two drills of the same color, and then you're back to single placing. So and and I don't know if it's just like that little area that I'm working on, or if it's going to be like the whole kit. I have no idea, no idea. But yeah, so we'll see. I was thinking, I don't know. Maybe when I'm done this section, I'll pull out the mystery kit and work on it. Not on camera, but because I don't want to ruin the surprise for anyone. But yeah, we will see. So yeah, that's been my weekend. A lot of rambling, but it's been my weekend. In terms of purchases, I did not purchase anything from Diamond Art Club. They did come out with this. I remember it from voting. It was the candy fishbowl kit. It's with like the I don't know how to describe it. It's like candy in like those it's like candy machines and then it has fish in it. And I remember voting on it because I absolutely adore fish. And it did come out as an actual kit, but I decided not to purchase. And I'm happy I didn't because after moving half of my stash today and realizing I have way too many, um, so I did put it on my wish list. But it's so cute. It is so cute. And it's like a round drill, which means for me at least it would work up pretty quick. So it is on my wish list. I think I mentioned this before, but being in Canada, if I'm ordering from Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs, it's I normally wait until I have at least two kits that I'm interested in so that I don't have to pay for shipping. So, yeah. So until there's another kit that I'm interested in, the candy bowl fish one I'll wait on. Um, but I'm hoping that this week my Creations Morin um box is going to ship. We'll see. I think Joni, the shop owner, she does like these updates on her Facebook page um to let people know like when she's doing like mass shipments, and she had said something that like if you had ordered from their Boxing Day sale that those orders would like be getting shipped out because she had done like a vault collection sale of like old, I guess, like monthly boxes. So I had ordered and it hasn't come yet, so I'm hoping this week that will come. We will see. But other than that, that's it. Nothing too exciting. I've just been trying to use what I have. I know I was organizing my what's it called? My oh, what are those things called? Like putty, like when you get a new diamond painting and you get the toolkits. I was organizing the putty and pink wax from those because I do like using the pink wax, and Diamond Art Clip has the putty and I do like their putty. So I organized that. Um, and then I was like, yeah, I really just focus on using what I've got. There we go. So yeah, nothing too crazy. But I think in exciting news, which I didn't talk about yet, but Saturday, which was last night, my boyfriend and I went to the pet store and I brought home a new little betta fish. It's a red crown tail, and I named him Berry because he is like a vibrant red and it reminded me of a strawberry. So I now have a new little supervisor. I shared a photo of him on my Instagram, but I'll pop a photo up in the video here. But that's Barry. He's super cute. He's really shy. He doesn't come out a lot. Well, I mean, it's only his second day in his new tank. He spent most of yesterday hiding in the back of the tank. Today he came out. Um, he sort of stays on one side of the tank that is as far away from me as possible because his fish tank is here in the office. Um, but he's really sweet. He's very skittish right now, meaning that every time we sort of walk by and I guess he sees the shadow, he hides. But I think he'll warm up. He's funny. He yesterday I had put food in the tank and I have different types of beta food, so I thought I would try the beta pellet first. And he put it in his mouth and then he spit it out and wasn't like didn't seem interested. And then I put the flake, like I also have the beta flakes. So I put that in his tank and he again put one of the flakes in his mouth and then spit it out. So I don't really know what he's doing, but he did eat. Like in the end he did eat one of the little pellets and he did eat his flakes. So I think it's just a matter of figuring out what he likes to feed him. But he's good. He's slowly like starting to come closer to the side of the tank that is where I'm sitting at the desk. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But he's cute. He's not aggressive. Like he doesn't puff up at all. But he does swim around quite a bit. I don't think he's used to, because the type of filter I have on my tank is a waterfall type filter, and I don't think he's used to the water like trickling in to the tank. So when he swims where the water is getting pushed back out, he sort of like panics and it's like he's stuck, even though I don't think the current's that strong. Because he is pretty big. I don't know. He's cute. I like him. So he's just hanging out. We'll see. But yeah, so we have a new little supervisor named Barry. Unfortunately, the tetras did not do well. Um, I had four tetras. One of the tetras, the other tetras killed him and ate his eye. That was really traumatic. That was like not even after 1 week. And then two of them developed dropsy and they passed away naturally. And then the fourth one was doing great. And then I left him with my boyfriend and stayed over night with my parents. And when I came back, the fourth one was dead. So I don't know what happened there. Um, but you know, fish are fish are just fickle sometimes. So I'm back to betas. Betas are my all-time favorite type of pet fish to have. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you have any pets. I know quite a few people have like pet dogs and cats, but I've always just had pet fish. That's just been my thing. So if you have a pet fish, do let me know, because I'd love to hear about it. I always like it when people have, what are they called? Like the saltwater tanks. I think those are so cool. I know for me personally, that would not be a good tank option. I've always just had freshwater fish, but need some more wax. Forever single placing baby drills, honestly. Yeah. So I have a new little pet fish, a new little supervisor named Barry. He's still figuring out what it means to supervise. But hopefully within the coming week, he will get a little bit more comfortable and come out a little bit more. That would be really good. There. Oh, see, that's the couch. It's really cute. All right, let me just finish up with this here. Okay, so as I'm just starting to finish up with this section, I do want to start wrapping up this video because we are approaching the 30-minute mark. And for those of you who have been on my channel for a while, you know I'm not a fan of having super duper long WIP'n chats. But I did want to wrap up and just share what I have been reading and watching. So this is sort of a segment that I got from another YouTuber, Michaela. She does diamond painting videos too. But what I've been reading is I did finish Iron Flame, which is super exciting. I did. Okay, so with Iron Flame, it was a wild ride because I have a physical copy of the book. So I started reading the physical copy. Well, my library hold of the audiobook, I was waiting for that to come in. And then when my audiobook of Iron Flame came in from the library, I was listening to that on my commute to work and commute home. And then at home, I was finding my spot in the book and reading the physical book and then jumping ahead into the audiobook. And anyway, I swear I did enjoy the book. It was a little bit of a chaotic how I was reading it, but I did finish Iron Flame and I pretty much immediately started Onyx Storm. Onyx Storm so far, I am loving it. I'm definitely taking my time reading it because I know that it's going to be a little bit of a wait until book 4. I think I saw somewhere that it could be like up to 2 years or something, which, knowing my luck, I will forget what happened. But I also didn't want, what's it called? Onyx Storm to be spoiled for me. Hence why I've been like, gotta read it. Let me just grab a color here. There we go. So I did start reading Onyx Storm. I am sort of taking my time. I'm only on chapter 3, but so far I do really like it. It definitely is fast paced. That's all I will say, especially because some of you might be reading it. I am still reading The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. That's book 2 in like I can't remember what the name of the series is, but it's just a super cozy book series. There we go. Nope. And then yeah, so that's what I've been reading. And then I'm going to be starting for my book club with my friends. We're going to be starting to read Expiration Dates by Rebecca Serrell. I hope I pronounced her last name right. It's sort of like a romance. I think it's going to be like a feel good story. I'm not too sure. But that's what we're going to be reading this month. So I do have to start that. But other than that, I decided to hold off on continuing with my read through of the Lunar Chronicles, that book series, because I am on book 4, Winter. But my one friend told me that I might want to read. Sorry, just grab these colors. How did I miss so many colors? What? Huh. There. I think I grabbed all the colors I need. I don't know. Nope. I don't know what I did. Honestly, there are tons. See, this is why it takes me so long to finish a diamond painting section because I'm forever looking for colors slash missing spots. Anyway, I decided to put my read of the Lunar Chronicles on hold because my one friend told me that I should read Ferris before I read Winter. So that is that. Plus, I currently will have 3 books on the go, which I think that's a little bit too many right now. So, yeah. And then in terms of what I'm watching, that is not the right drill. I need a square. Huh. Uh-oh. There it is. And then in terms of what I'm watching, I'm still watching Dexter. I'm halfway through season 3. So that's exciting. And then what else have I been watching? I've been still been getting caught up on that show High Potential with the Bell on Demand. I really like that show. It's a lot of fun. It's just a fun like police type show. And then that show that I was really enjoying, Rescue High Surf. It's back from I guess like their mid-season break or whatever. So that I have been watching. I do have to get caught up though because I tend to watch most of my TV shows using the on-demand service. Because a lot of the times in the evening I'm just not home. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. Always something with me, but it keeps me occupied. And of course, I've been watching the hockey. I know last night the Toronto Maple Leafs won, which was exciting. Although at one point I was really worried, but they survived, so they won. I was happy. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. That's what I've been reading. And on that note, I'm going to put the last drill down and then we're going to take a look at this section. And I think, okay, let's take a look. So I'm going to turn off the light. There we go. So this is where I can also see where the drills are not completely flat. I don't know. I find, don't get me wrong, I really like this kit, but the popping drills is really annoying. Okay, there we go. Nope. Did I just, there. Okay, so there's our section. So I've almost done with the girl's face. This is what I was talking about before. I finished like this little, I guess it's like a lamp. And then I think it's a little stuffed animal that's sitting on a table. Now, the next section that I will be working on, not in today's video, but later on this week, it looks like I will be starting to finish off her face and more of her body, which is exciting. And then the cat, I think, is somewhere over here. But yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so if you enjoyed today's WIP'n Chat, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on my Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye, everyone.